Gaming, PTG, Lucky Sixes is with Hyper G for Tech Round 1 Lucky Sixes.
In the house, baby. How are we?
Good. We're rolling. Hot.
We are. We're cracking on today.
Yeah.
We say today. This is the day after TEC for us. Recording all of TEC as much as we can anyway.
Yeah, not all of it. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Very excited to get my game underway, which is the Vampires versus Infernal Dwarves of Jordan Bladen, the sexy man himself.
What a great draw that is. To
get
Jordan.
First
We've
game.
Always wanted to have a game against Jordan.
First game with him. He's had a bit of a break from playing as well, doing like different systems, a lot of rings and stuff. It was an amazing game to have, and real chilled, and good to start good to start our battling relationship up. Anyway,
definitely.
The list: Killy Killerson, Vampire on the Court, Necromancer General with Necromancer Staff and Potion of Strength. 40
Ever
goals.
use the Potion of Strength? That's my question.
We'll see, won't we?
We'll see.
In this whole tournament, we'll see.
We're going to chalk it up.
I mean, hopefully he never has to.
Well, true.
But yeah, it's there. 40 ghouls, 20 zombies, dogs, bats, small bats. Donnie Dark Coach, who I think is amazing.
There he is.
Big bats, Vive Vampire Knights, Banner of Speed, and Vaki himself.
There he is.
I sort of
we drove up in the car to the tournament, didn't we? And we had Jack Chapman with us, and one of the topics was: is Vaki going to do any good? And Jack
Gonna
was
do
like,
anything? No. No. There's a few things I'm in, but we'll see.
We'll find out. Yeah.
Really, it's whether the court is worth it over another Killy Vampire for me. We've seen him do some work in some practice games, so I want to see what we can do. Really,
definitely.
Infernal Dwarves, Jordan's playing, taking a Great Bull Prophet with a great weapon and a Prophet General on the Bastion, shooting goodness that provides.
Wow.
BSB with Breath of Brass Bull, 24 blunderbusses, going with the Bastion.
Yeah.
Flintlock axes, some bow levies, 2 lots of Kadim incarnates, and the Kadim Titan, obviously all flaming and stuff. So
Walking Earthquake just sounds so cool, doesn't it?
It does. Gives the Titan a bit of a thing. So very interesting. A secure target like yourself and everyone else for round 1.
Just did the right objective in round 1.
This time. So this is sort of how we set up. I can't remember. I think he dropped for first. Again,
You do 3 each in this one, but yeah.
So it was 3 each. I did my chaff really. It was over to. I did my small bats, dogs, and big bats for things, and he put some bits out and then dropped for first.
And you got a big centre by the looks of it as well.
And I'm at big centre. So he gave me that. Yeah. He dropped. I then was able to put my knights and Kiri went in with them this time. Just really because if I wanted to go into the Kadim Titan, I'd have to take every single one of them in.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty happy with Killy against any of the Kadim stuff because he's got a basalt infusion. So even if he gets through my armor, I'll still have a 3-up. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm pretty happy. I guess for the Titan itself, I'm pretty worried about. Knights over there won't come off that flank. They're just going to get the target and hopefully get some points over there as well. So we'll see what happens there. Black Coach is over there just to see if I can get the Knights and the Coach. It means the Killy can go do something else.
Stuff.
Both zombies in the middle. The Standard Bearer is where I normally put Necromancer General. He goes in with that. And then the ghouls are actually not where you see them with the thing because the ruins is quite a big piece of terrain.
Sure,
So
yeah.
they're actually over where the small layer of ghouls are. That's their front.
So they are in the ruins.
Yes, so they're in the ruins.
Yeah,
for sure. I don't intend on engaging much. The best I'll do, because I'm going second, is move up to the target on my last turn. So I'm hoping to see if I can keep him off as much as possible. Yeah. Varkalak's on the right. Not going to lie, this isn't the battle for him. So much flaming and so much strength 5 shooting, especially from the Bastion. I put him over here I can't put him on the left because of flaming. I put him on the right because there's a big piece of impassable terrain that I quite like the look of. I'm also going to vanguard him up, try and march around there, and then see if he can do anything late game. Is literally my only thought there.
You weren't tempted just to deploy him behind the hill and stay there?
Yeah, but at the same time,
your option means he's got a chance to do it.
Yeah, at least I might be able to make a play with him at some point. He's got from left to right Titan, Incarnates, Flintlock Axes, Bows, Incarnates, Great Bull, and then the Warriors with loads of Legion Banner, Bastion, and the BSB and other ones.
Sure.
So I'm not. I don't really want to engage him in the middle,
No.
but at the same time, I know at some point I might have to, so we'll see what happens there.
The orange to secure target, I guess.
Orange
tokens.
Yeah, which is very nice on a whiteboard.
Yeah.
Very obvious. He moves up. Pretty, cagey with the Titan. I guess because the combo of stuff over there will obliterate him. If I get all three over into him, like impact hits, and I'm going first with my Lord, who's strength 8, AP2. He'll just die, I think, with all the amount of stuff if I get everything. So he's very cagey over there. Moves both his incarnates into the middle to my zombies, which ovs. And sort of shuffles up with everything. I was surprised that he wasn't that aggressive with his bull on my right because I don't. Even my court has a 4-up fortitude, right?
Yeah, which is great. Yeah,
his bull having and the model's like flaming, whatever. I was surprised that he didn't go in. He didn't push hard on that right side because I can't take him.
No.
So I was interested in that, but I guess he's just moving up cautiously to start off with.
Yeah.
Just some close-ups. You like the pictures, let me know because this is the new camera on my phone, and I've got about a week to get it back if it's rubbish. So,
I like them.
I have it's my vote as well, but so trying out the new camera. Still waiting on that one from the viewers.
Yeah, must have got lost in the mail.
That might be better. We'll see.
Right. We will.
Some more close-ups because it's nice. He did that Bastion in an hour.
Hate him.
Yeah, he's a bastard, isn't he? Shooting, kill some dogs.
That's all right.
And kill some more dogs.
That's all right.
They're alive, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
And on my turn, I used the 2 dogs, and he's looking at them. He's like, "Oh, those dogs."
He's gorgeous, isn't he, Jordan?
Those dogs. I chaff him both actually, so to give me a bit of time to move my Lord over to them. Yeah. I'm sort of thinking actually I'm a bit screwed in the middle because my zombies will just die to a stiff breeze, and the only thing that can take the incarnates is my Lord. Really?
So there he is. He's come over.
He's come over. He's behind the wall for a bit of cover, but he's got Ghost Step on the incarnates, but obviously hasn't got Fly, so can't move them anywhere. I know I've got the movement advantage. I'm 8 and he's 7 with both of those units on the left, so I'm moving up about to give him a double 6. We'll
Giving
see.
You an 11.
We'll see how he responds. Basically, I'm not just looking to edge up to be within 6 inches of the target with the knights, and then see what happens. So I'm happy for
because he's not contending that objective, is he? Really?
Yeah. And if he like fails a charge, like just going for it, whatever, then I can either, if he rolls high, charge with both quite comfortably because they're both 8 and I'm still the same, or or just stay as I am. And I think the combination of those two does kill him. But yes, so we'll see. We'll see what he does. Otherwise, I kind of just shuffle in the middle a bit, making sure things are in ranges and stuff like that. But nothing much. I get the Bubble of Rise off to get some more zombies. This is the number. We get some pretty good rolls.
Cool.
So yeah, I'll add them in a sec. Get Touch of the Reaper off. He dispels the D3, but I get. Oh, this is it. Oh, sorry. I get this one off, and he lets it off, and I only do 1 wound. But I do a wound. Okay. So now I'm like, every time I get a wound on him, that just increases over on the left side. So pretty happy there.
Yeah.
Overview, maybe, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's an overview, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see top right, Barkey has managed to get...
He's in position.
Right up there. Hiding for now. We'll see.
So that block of infantry has flaming attacks, does it?
Sorry?
The block of infantry has flaming attacks.
Who?
The Bastion.
No. The Bull has flaming attacks.
Okay, you didn't... So, I mean, a flank charge on them, I suppose he's not going to give you that.
He's got Legion Banner, he'll crumble me to dust.
Sure.
So he's 5 wide and got 24, so he's got about, in actual fact...
3 ranks, Legion Banner,
unless
BSB.
I kill the Bastion.
Yeah.
Unlikely.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
He's probably got +8 combat res. So
all right.
Yeah, that's why. Plus, as well, if I get anywhere near him, he blunderbusters me to death because he's got 360 line of sight.
Yeah.
So 21 inches in 360, he can throw 20.
Very true. Yeah, just while you stand
5.
on his flank ready to charge, he can just pop you. Yeah.
I mean, what is it? 20 strength 5 AP3.
All right. You stay behind your impassable.
No. I was just saying, like for any unit, that's insane.
No, very good. It's very
insane.
good.
So yeah. The Ghoul takes bot shots. I think this is magic actually, because the 1 double 1 and the double 2 are 2 of his spells he's tried to cast at them.
Oh man.
So fails, and then gets quick lash. I think this is on my unit. Obviously, you can do 1 of them on the Lord and does. Gets a wound on him, a Ghoul for a bonus. He's charged in, kills both of them in combat, but just clears the chaff. And in my turn, I'm left with, I think it's an 8 and a 9, with my Lord and Dark Coach, respectively. I'm thinking I go in. Worst that happens is I get held up and there's no counter charges. Best that happens is I defeat them or they run or whatever, or they don't run because they're supernal, but they crumble or whatever. And I go into the Warriors and there's no counter charges. So like, I'm pretty happy with this. I just need to get in.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I do with the Lord. So I'm kind of testing my theory that my Lord's pretty safe. And he will need to do the job on his own. So
I mean, if your coach had got in as well, you would have positioned him on the right hand side, so the Titan can't counter it.
Yes. So I would have put him on the very right.
If
this way
on the left, then the Titan can probably flank it.
Yeah, and then this way as well. I could. Well, I'd be hoping if I get both of him, I'd just overrun.
Absolutely true, very true. Yeah.
But if I would put him on the very right, because then everything would be maximised, and I'd have a chance to get into his levies as well.
Would the Titan have been able to charge the flank if only the coach had got in? Because that might be quite deep, aren't you?
If I'm survived, possibly. But then the Titan's over here, and my guys on the left can go right up, and my Lord charges his Titan. So. It's not terrible. I would lose. It doesn't matter
anyway. It didn't happen, so yeah, you got your Lord in.
Otherwise, move up like so. Again, just I actually leave him an 11 on my coach with his Titan, just because it wasn't my decision because of the failed charge. But I leave a 12 on my knights, so I'm pretty close there, and I can still do the same thing. So I'm pretty happy on the left side.
Yeah, you go second, so if that's a complete standoff, then you just get the objective last turn.
Yeah, otherwise I move back and shuffle with everything, keeping my bats ready to chaff his incarnates if they come close.
Yeah.
Really,
yeah.
at this point. Varky comes down to his table edge and just looks at the the things quite in the distance and blurred.
Wish I could do something.
Yeah, just I'm 20, so I'm 21.1 away from his bastion.
Fair enough.
Or whatever it was. I think, or I'm 15 because he'd have to move and then march. Sorry, not march, move. But yeah, so
3 inches.
I'm exactly enough away that he can't shoot me at all. But I'm just watching. Yeah. I get Whispers of Ale off in this unit. I do 5 wounds with my lord. He sneaks 1. And is steadfast. The Whispers of Ale will, because he would be steadfast. So that takes him down to an 8. But he passes. So we carry on. I don't get a vampiric as well, so I'm like, okay, we'll see. Can't take that trade forever. But we'll see. On his turn, he this is his movement, no charges or nothing. He changes his incarnates in the middle to look at the Lord, so I can't take that. Then just kind of moves up really cautiously in the middle, just to make sure his units stay near the objective, I guess, is the other thing. But I'm so sure the bull wrecks face on everything in this centre. So
maybe he thinks that your ghoul, if the bull isn't there to protect his core infantry, then your ghouls take his infantry and win the objective.
Possibly,
So
and he was making sure
protecting.
I couldn't get a charge. So there is that.
Exactly, yeah. I think maybe the infantry dies to the ghouls.
Yeah, so maybe.
Which is why the bull is there to hold them up.
They've still got a lot of armour. They're like 4 up or 3 up armour, I'm not sure. But so, I'm still not sure whether I do. But yeah, I'm content with him thinking I do.
Sure.
If that's the case.
Let us know, John.
Yeah, man, yeah. I think it's just another view of everything. In his turn, he gets another quick lash off out of all the magic, so another wound. So I'm 2 wounds here. I've got 5 wounds, but again, if he does that 5 times, I'm screwed. Get some more ghouls with another spell or shooting, I'm not sure. In combat, I must have done 4 wounds this time. 1, 2, 3. No, only 3 actually. And he does another wound to me.
Alright.
Again, I win combat. He's steadfast. He passes on his lower release ship. So you're like, okay, fine. And I do vampiric 1 back. So I'm like, okay. That's good. That's good. But yeah, I'm sneaking. He's sneaking wounds on my basalt at this point. Overview. Oh no, overview and my turn movement. So again, just moving up. I'm within 6 now of the thing, but and keeping the distance away from his Titan. So really happy with how that's going over there. I made the decision not to charge my black coach in to the incarnates to help the guy out.
Sure.
Thinking he could just carry on and do it.
Oh.
Not sure whether I should have gone in now and done it early. I
suppose it doesn't look like your dark coach has moved that far forward, so he must have failed the charge pretty badly the first time round.
No, he stayed pretty much where he is to be with the Titan, so that to keep that flank. Really.
Yeah, I know, but it means that the charge this time round isn't any much closer than it was the first time round.
Yeah,
what I mean.
I think I needed like a 7 or something like that. But yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know whether it might be in the right play to get rid of him now, rather than stay in there a little while longer and just sort of maybe 2-3 combats with the Lord. So not sure, but I chose not to and left it to the Lord. This shows. Oh yeah, so I get Whispers off again. This is after combat as well, and he holds. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds this time, and he does 1, sneaks through.
Okay.
For some reason, I forget I've got basalt.
Oh, well, that's not
for this
round,
which is why he gets the wound off, because I failed my 5 up Aegis, which really I have 3 up.
Okay.
And
so you actually remembered you had the 5 up Aegis when actually before then you'd been doing a 3-up ages.
Yeah, I had. So I don't know why I suddenly forgot at this point. And yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, this is dicey. I don't vampiric it back. I do also get a Dead Arise off and create a new unit next to my things, but I didn't need it in any way, shape, or form.
Sure.
So
it was just trying to get the dice out of him, then didn't.
It was my last dice. I didn't know why I did it. I cast it, and then I was like, you know what? I don't need them at all. I don't want them.
Did you have another Arise to cast, or were they all
No,
out by then?
I can't remember. But I was a bit like, oh, I have no idea why I cast this. I don't know what I was thinking when I threw the dice.
It doesn't do you any harm, does
But
it?
yeah, so they're there, but don't worry about it. He charges to get rid of the chaff.
Of course.
And moves up like so. So he's turned his Kadeen Titan ever so slightly, and he's ever so slightly on the hill now, so he can actually countercharge if needed because he's getting a bit sick of that. And yeah, otherwise doesn't really do much movement. We're very much standing off.
Yeah.
Continues the quick lash nonsense.
Are you not getting any Arises off then?
No,
stopping all the Arises.
No, he's stopping Arises, which is fair.
You're not healing any gates of the Netherworld or anything, aren't you?
No.
Cool.
And I'm in range, so I'm just not getting Arises off, which is
that's a good tactic against DC, isn't it?
Yeah, against vampires, just stop the Arise. Just goes. And my memory. So I do 3 wounds.
Yeah.
He sneaks a wound off me, and I completely forget I have basalt. And we went through it the turn after, realizing that I'd forgot it because I rolled a 4, and obviously failed.
Should have saved.
Failed my Aegis, but
Killy.
So I'm so annoyed at myself because I would have won 3-0. He's not steadfast at all, and then he has another check. Then even if he gets something else into me at that point, I've dealt with them and I can do something else. So
it's your turn next, so you can charge whatever you like.
Yeah. So if he flees on a 6, I think it is he needs. Then yeah. So I'm really annoyed at myself that I forgot because he shouldn't have died, but he did. And we realised too late to go back and do it because other things had happened. So I'm really frustrated at myself with this. Yeah. But it's a mistake, but it's a mistake of memory. That's another thing.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so a bit annoyed at myself. But Killy goes down, so big point swing, and for nothing. She hasn't got anything this turn, so
half points on a incarnate unit.
I guess, yeah. I get Touch of the Reaper off, so it's my turn next. I get Touch of the Reaper off, and only do 1 wound. I think I get 2 and he saves 1. But I'm just gutted that they survived, you know. Yeah.
I like that Jordan's used salamanders combined with Ramphadons to make an incarnate unit.
I think it's Guillaume's army that he's let in.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
But yeah.
But I like that, like the combination of ground and wings, because they don't fly anymore, but they used to, and you know. I like that combo. It's good.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm finally getting a rise off and gates in the Netherworld, so I'm back to 1, and he's pretty safe.
Yeah,
at
that's
that point.
Good. That's good.
And there's no combat, and it goes over to him. So I think this is his turn. I want to say 5.
Is his other incarnate now run? Or
so it's run to the back of the hill.
I can just
so you see the blue dice with 2 on it.
Near the number 4 magic.
Yeah, and at this point he's got my lord. He's pretty happy. He's going to be up on points and just sort of backs off. Again, just not worried. He turns his incarnates rather than moves them forwards, and it's just that's where we are. In my turn, So what happens is let's go back to this one because it will explain my thinking. So we're at my turn 5 is at the end of his turn.
Bottom of the 5.
Yeah, bottom of the 5. So going into mine, I'm like, right, I've got 2 turns, he's got 1. I've got the left-hand side objective. So the way to get the objective is to make a play to get a scoring or increase scoring on the middle.
Yeah.
He's only got 1 turn. And I'm not sure he can sidestep his levies. I'm not sure whether they're scoring.
They might not be scoring,
into things. So all I need to do is have 2 scoring on his things. Yeah. I move up to be within 14 of it with 1, 2, 3 scoring units.
Yeah.
So that I can march 8 and be within 6.
with
all
three
of them.
scoring units. So you'd win the middle one.
So I'd win the middle one.
You
Meaning
didn't
that
have to win the left one.
yeah, all I'd have to do is contest it. So I don't. I need to have at least one within there. My thinking is if he charges all of them into one, then I've got two that can go over, march over, and try and do it. If he goes 1-1-1, which is very viable, then I just need to beat one of them, and I've split up his forces. My ghouls can probably split one of them, sort of thing. So I'll do that. I move over my necromancer into the ghouls to make that a safe bet. And yeah, I'm bringing. I don't care about the Titan now, so I'm within the objective, but out of his charge. And with my Dark Coach, bring him over for a possible counter charge, if depending on what happens. So yeah, I basically, instead of dropping and just accepting a 10-10, I make a play for a win. Is what it is. So we'll see how he reacts. Basically, I get another Arise off to boost up my numbers
Spectral
on
Blades.
things. So I obviously get and Spectral Blades on the ghouls. So I'm like, right, if you come into there, I'm going to be poisoning and rerolls a wound with lethal strike. So
yeah, nice.
Hopefully making that a unit that is don't charge me, bitch.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. He doesn't care and charges with his incarnates and the bull.
Good man.
So,
good man.
Fair play. He actually said at the end, he said that moving my necromancer in there meant he was just going in to do that. And I was like, yeah, that was actually a really bad move from my point of view.
But the necromancer, I suppose what you could have done is just left the necromancer behind.
Yes, and I wouldn't need to be
leaving him in the zombies wouldn't have been good either.
No, absolutely. I could have put him far enough away from his shooting, and then just stopped
within Evo range.
Quick Lash I wouldn't care about because I've got no armor, and then just made sure that his magic that targeted my necro didn't happen. So
standing behind the zombies, you can't see them.
Yeah, just not playing, I guess, well with my necromancer really is my thing here and the theme on this in this battle really. But yeah, so he goes in and he gets in. I think he needed because I would have been 15 away from both because I was 14 from the objective, so he would have needed a 8 and a 9 with the bull and the incarnates, and he got it both. He got Swift Stride, so fair enough. So I was hoping only one would get in actually, but yeah, at least it leaves my 2 zombies ready for the objective though. So there's that.
If your zombies can get round his bull.
Yeah. So after combat, this happens. He snipes my necro.
Boss.
Because obviously before I can use my potion of strength as well. Gosh darn it. I do a fair amount to his incarnates. I think I kill 6, which is pretty decent. He doesn't do any wounds to my court because he goes after the ghouls. But I'm obviously steadfast, but overall, because I do so many wounds to the incarnates, I actually only lose by 5, I think. So yeah. It was interesting. But annoyed to lose my necro because it's so many points, and of course then my zombies on the left start crumbling. And they've got 1 turn.
Yeah, because Killy can't take over, I guess.
Yeah.
But your court one would take over for this next turn.
Yes. So gutted really. So a little mistake. Happy for them to be in the ghouls because then I've got a chance, but and I've got the objective. This means so. Yeah, but Necro's dead because of it, so I didn't need to do that. My turn. It seems silly, but I've charged the zombies
it doesn't.
Into his flank. My main thought is he's going to kill 10 ghouls anyway. So he may as well kill 10 zombies, keeping my ghouls like more steadfast, whatever, and more attacks. But also it gives me a charge, a flank, a big flank, and 3 ranks.
Yeah.
So I'm plus 6 on the combat res. So as long as he only kills 6 zombies, I haven't lost anything whatsoever.
Well, even then, like you say, he would have killed 6 ghouls anyway. So
yeah.
You haven't really lost.
Right.
Them.
So that's what I was thinking. He's going to do the same amount as he does to the ghouls as the zombies, maybe 1 more, because he's awesome. He's hitting on 3s, possibly 2s, and killing on twos. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter numbers wise. So and
Yes,
then
this might. Go on, carry on.
then I've got an extra 6 to at least
Yeah, yeah.
alleviate that. Is my thought.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is, and this might be a silly question, can zombies take champions?
No, they can't.
Oh, right.
They would be OP as F if they could.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because this exact thing. I have got champion in the ghouls though, so there's that.
Has he got champion in his incarnates?
Yes.
They're
But
just-
then the Lord can't kill my hero. This is the crucial bit. Is the incarnates can do a bit, but they're only strength 4. Like so, but the bull could have just evaporated my.
Of course, yeah.
Other guy. So yeah, other movement. Dark Coach can't quite get into anything, so I just move him up to watch. Varkalak did move up previously, and got shot to shit. But this is my turn, and there's no worries, so he just comes up to watch. But I mean, they did 3 wounds in 1 round of shooting.
So you get half points.
So he gets half points in the end, and I should have just kept him behind. But I actually moved him up to make him think about. I moved him previously behind that wall.
Sure.
To actually see if I could potentially charge the levies, but all of their shooting just. I mean, it's 3 on him. Also, it kept the levies away from the objective, so I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's brutal. That's why it wasn't his battle, but he survived at least. Zombies get the objective, and it means I win the objective. So happy days.
Yes, because your knights have got 1 and you've drawn the other.
Yeah, leaving us on to the last picture, and he does 5 kills to the. Oh no, I think my zombies actually do a wound. Would you believe
Cheeky.
it?
Yeah, with their pitchforks.
Pop a wound. I think he has 6 wounds on that thing. Why is it 5? I do 6 more wounds to the incarnates. So the ghouls actually traded pretty well with the incarnates, I think. And I win by 1.
That's
because
right.
of everything in. So zombies to the rescue. He sticks though.
Half points on the other incarnates though.
Half points on the other incarnates, so I got 2 lots of half points at least. So that was cool. I was pretty happy with my play on the objective. As well, but losing the Necro really did stop that because it's 600 points, right? So I get my objective, which is about 900 points in the thing, but I lost 600. So yeah, and then moving the Varkalak up as well. I guess I needed to do that to stop his levies thinking about coming on to the objective, but still. Well,
they might not have been scoring either, but yeah,
they might not have. But anyway.
I think they are actually.
So I lost 800 points with half Varkalak and Necro. So whether or not that was exactly the right play, but I did get the objective, so I was happy with that.
Okay.
All in all, because of all my losses and stuff,
levies are scoring.
Okay, that's good then. I lost. I was losing 13-7 on the points, as you can see.
Yeah.
But I clawed it back with objective to get a 10-10. I was pretty happy with a 10-10. I would have taken a 10 against ID.
Going into the battle, you did think it was a tough matchup for you with all the flaming and stuff.
Flaming and everything going on and all the rules and stuff. But as well as this, before the tournament, I wanted to play. ID were one of the 3 I wanted to play. We don't get a lot of games against them at our club, so it was nice to actually get a game against them. So the other ones I'm looking for are Dark Elves and Vermin Swarms, because I don't know a lot about them, and I want to learn a bit more.
No, we don't know those books, do we? Really? Well, I know Dread Elves a bit more, but yeah.
But those are the ones I sort of targeted to play. So, happy with a 10. It's a draw. It's not. I feel like there's a few things in there, like forgetting I had a 3 up Aegis and leaving my Necromancer in. So obviously that's 1,200 points on its own that I've lost. Maybe the Varkalak, although I still think if I only take 1 wound from all their shooting, I go into the levies and get more points. So I'm not sure whether that was a mistake or I just took too many wounds. But yeah, so. No, happy, and Jordan was lovely to play as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So, both of us really then, from round 1, we're both thinking it could have been worse. but if we hadn't have made a couple of mistakes, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I was
Both of us, really, from both our battles.
I had a few people come over again, like similarly to yourself, and we were just talking about the basalt a bit, and it's becoming too much of a habit for me to forget things.
Sure.
I had it in the last tournament with Navigator's Banner on my Lions.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Important things as well I'm forgetting.
But at least it's happened round 1 and you figured it out after round 1 rather than while we're doing the battle report.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
You might remember it more for the rest of the tournament if it matters. Which you might not.
Fingers crossed. But yeah. But no, happy with how I played. And yeah, pleased to get 10.
Cool. Alright, so give us some comments on that round 1 performance. And we'll move into round 2 coming up. Don't forget to help us towards the 1,000 subscriber mark by subscribing. We would very much appreciate that.
Yeah, man, we're getting closer and closer. We're definitely going to have a celebration if we do, and we might even have something special to build up to it as well. So,
but you guys got to help us get there. We can't have a celebration if we don't get there.
Get us to the 990s and we'll start talking, baby.
Yeah, negotiations begin. Right, wicked. Let's move into round 2 quick as we can, and we'll see you there.
See you later.